At the point, this scooter is one of the most aggressive looking scooter. If this had the 14-inch alloy wheels, oh my god, the looks will be much more greater. Hello REVSOUL here, welcome you all guys to the new video. Today we just got the fastest scooter in the 150cc segment, the all new TVS Ntorq 150. Just look at this beauty guys. TVS has completely nailed with the design, bringing us an alien kind of a scooter in the 150cc segment. I'm completely impressed with the all new design TVS has brought into this scooter. So without losing any time, let's just jump on the video, starting with the paint scheme. This scooter comes with a glossy black, a glossy red and a narrow grey paint finish for this scooter. Apart from this paint scheme, we also get another 3 paint scheme to this all new TVS Ntorq 150, and the paint quality is also too good for this scooter. The main eye-catchy thing on the scooter will be those beautiful 4 projected LED headlamps. These 2 run the high beams and these 2 run the low beams, which gives a decent light throw in the night time too. And we also get a beautiful DRL running in the front, which also has the LED indicators integrated in them. Let me just turn on the indicators for you. Like you guys can see, we have got the beautiful LED indicators integrated in the DRL. Checking the rear side, we get a new set of tail lights for this all new TVS Ntorq 150. Apart from the older Ntorq 125 design, we can find a new design in the rear side also with aggressive looking tail lights, and these indicators also looks beautiful for this Ntorq 150. Now let's jump on the scooter and feel the seat height. The seat height is like 770mm. I'm a 5'8" guy. I have complete planted foot on both sides, and the weight is also much manageable because the weight is like 115 kgs, so it's not a big deal to move the scooter on the parking load. And looking in the handlebar switches, we get the similar switches as that of the TVS Apache RTR 310 with the light functions integrated into a single switch, the hazard button. These switches are for toggling around the meter console, the indicators, the horn. In the right side, the kill switch and the ignition are completely integrated into a single switch. Below we get a 2-liter space for storing our water bottles. And looking into the key section area, this area can be completely utilized for opening the fuel cap and also opening the boot space. And these are the keys TVS provide for this all new TVS Ntorq 150, similar to the keys of Jupiter 125, very similar. And turning on the meter console, we get that beautiful TFT meter console that we did find in the Apache RTR 310 with a different interface. This, even in this harsh sunlight, we get a brighter display on this meter console. And we can find that side stand warning. Let me just take off the stand. Okay, look at the meter console, we get the time, the tachometer, a bigger speedometer, the mode right now we are on the street mode, and to change to next mode, just press this button. Now we are on the race mode, and we can see that the iGo action comes in action only in the race mode. And I will tell you about the iGo while on the ride. We also get a bigger speedometer, the fuel indication, the heat sensing. We get the trip function, average speed, lap distance, timer. And getting onto the menu, the riding mode, we can also select the riding mode inside the menu also. We get the street and the race mode, the trip details, trip A and trip B, the vehicle control, that's the traction control. Yeah, we do get a traction control in this Ntorq 150, and right now it's off. If you guys need a traction control on the ride, just press the set button to turn it on. Anyway, let me just turn it back to off. That's it. We get a complete functions on this meter console with the Bluetooth compatibility also. So we get the turn-by-turn navigation, music controls, everything on this meter console. Now let's talk about the main thing about the engine. We get a single cylinder 149.7cc air-cooled engine for this all-new TVS Ntorq 150, and I completely enjoyed the power delivery while on the ride. Talking about the power figures, this scooter can produce like 13.2 bhp and 14.3 Nm of torque. Actually, the 14.3 Nm of torque won't be available on every single time while on the ride, because it only comes in action when the 0.8 Nm of torque will be given to us by the ISG assist, I mean the iGo assist. And looking at the alloys, we can find that this has the similar alloys that of the TVS Ntorq 125, that beautiful 12-inch alloys in the front side and the rear side too. And to completely put a stop this scooter, TVS has gave the scooter a 220mm disc rotors in the front side with the ABS function too. And talk about the braking, this scooter has got a greater braking, I mean it has got a sharper braking in the front side, and I love the brakes on the scooter. And in the rear side, we get a 130mm mm drum brakes in the rear side, and this ring is not for the ABS but for the traction control. And talking about the tires, we get the beautiful TVS Remora tires for this TVS Ntorq 150 with a 110 section, 110 section in the rear side and 100 section tires in the front side. And the tires perform very well while on the corners and even on the top seats. I completely love the tires on this scooter. Now let's check the boot space capacity for the TVS Ntorq 150. We get a 21 liter boot space capacity, and the hinge is also pretty good, has got a beautiful quality. And we can completely fit a half-face helmet inside the scooter, but the quality here, we get a quality drawback. Look, like you guys can see, the quality is not that great in the boot section area. We can find that gaps in between these panels, so the quality is not that great as I thought. And look in the fuel tank area, just press this key and turn it to right side to open the fuel tank. We get a 5.8 liter fuel tank for this TVS Ntorq 150. And looking at the suspension side, we get the dual telescopic suspensions in the front side, which is much on a stiffer side, and the rear suspension is similar to the Ntorq 125, but it is also much more stiffer to give that confidence while on the ride. And I think I've shown you much of the details. And talking about the ground clearance, we get the 155mm ground clearance too. And before going for a short ride, let's also hear the exhaust note. This has got a single touch start. Okay, that's it. Now let's go for a short ride on the all new TVS Ntorq 150. And guys, finally we have reached the road, so let's see how the all new TVS Ntorq perform on the road. I think we have a short open road in the front, so let's see the power delivery. Okay, let's see the power delivery at the point. Right now I'm riding on race mode. Okay, this is what the all new TVS Ntorq can do on the highways. The power delivery was completely interesting for the scooter, and the confidence I got for pushing that scooter that far was the brakes, because we get a much decent sharper brakes on the scooter with those 220mm disc drives, as I told you in the walk around video. And the braking is also so good that we can do some kind of a late braking on the scooter. Talking about the handling, the scooter is so nimble, it's so easy to control even in the corners and in the high speeds. And let's do a quick stability test on the scooter. Yeah, this scooter has a great stability too, no issue with the stability. I think I had the stability with the TVS itself, the Orbiter. Unlike that, we don't have any stability issue on this scooter. Handles so well. At the point, this scooter is one of the most aggressive looking scooter. If this had the 14-inch alloy wheels, oh my god, the looks will be much more greater. Now let's talk about the pricing of the all new TVS Ntorq 150. We have two variants for this Ntorq 150. The top variant right now I'm riding, and also has a base variant which comes with the XT meter console and a different handlebar switches. Talking about the pricing, the base variant comes at like 1,11,000 rupees ex showroom, and the one I'm riding in right now, the top variant costs about like 1,20,000 rupees ex showroom price. And for this pricing, we get a much greater deal than the other competitors. This scooter is one of the most attention grabber in the market right now because of this all new alien kind of looking. Every people are so much excited to know about the scooter, even while riding, because of those beautiful projector headlamps. People do notice the scooter than the other scooters in the same segment. And talking about the vibration, yes, this scooter does have vibrations, but only at situations when we quickly turn the throttle, we do feel a vibration in the footboard. And I think we can completely eliminate that kind of vibration using a better floor mat, a rubber floor mat or something. And I don't feel any other dirty vibrations while on the ride. And that's it for the review of the all new TVS Ntorq 150. I think I've shown you much of the details of the scooter. And if still there are any doubts, feel free to comment. I'll be there to completely solving out your doubts. We'll catch up in the next video. Until then, bye bye.